Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is in the world you are watching this. This is Cat v the World, and it's another video for me. This time, it's a team deathmatch on firing range, but it's not so much about the gameplay I want to talk. I've literally just uploaded this video just to test a few different things out. If you've seen any of my other videos, the last one I did before this was highlighting the new recording hardware that I've just picked up. It's nothing great. It's not one of these HD PVRs. I didn't want to spend a fortune on one of those while I was just starting. I wanted to make sure, number one, that I enjoyed doing this, and it was something that I was going to carry on doing. So I didn't spend a lot of money on one of those. I think they run about 180 UK pounds. I think I've seen them for. So I decided to go for a slightly cheaper version. It only records in analog, not HD. It uses the AV cables of the PlayStation 3. The first couple of videos I did suffered from a bit of interlacing. You know, when you watch the video playback where there's a lot of action, you see some thick black horizontal black lines going through the picture. That's the interlacing, and the colour looked a little bit washed out, to be honest with you. Just look at that. I hate RC cars. Just on a side note, they are the bane of my life. I think I've got a target on me, like like one of those a heat-seeking missile. I've got an infrared remote car target on me. They all seem to find me, and it winds me up. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the de-interlacing. Done that. Colour washed out. So I've picked up a different bit of rendering software, just to see if I can. It looks from what I can see on this video, it looks like to have improved it quite a lot. A couple of things I would need to mention is, one, this guy was camping that you saw on the screen, and I got tunnel vision. All I wanted to do, I think maybe 3 or 4 of my deaths come from that one guy. I thought, you camping little scumbag. He just stood on the table. No matter how much I hit him, there was another one there. And I just got rage. I thought, there's no way you're camping right there constantly. And I do suffer from that revenge killing. But anyway, the software, I'm using a couple of different pieces of software. I am using a Mac to do this and not a PC. So the rendering software I've got that removes the de-interlacing and makes the video a little bit smoother is a piece of software called Handbrake. And I've messed around with a couple of different settings. And it seems to work quite well, to be fair. It's removed the horizontal lines, moved the interlacing, it's sharpened the picture up a little bit. So I'm quite happy with that now. Colour wise, all I do when I'm editing my movie, you see all the fancy like transitions at the beginning, where I had the Star Wars like writing going up the screen. That's all done in iMovie, because I'm on Mac. I get that obviously free with my Mac, so I've been playing around with that, just having a mess at the different transitions and the different things I can do with it. It's pretty fun. It's nothing too complicated to do with iMovie. It's sort of just click here, drag it to there, and it's done. So it's fairly straightforward, and I quite like it. So they're the two things I've been using. And the iMovie balances the colour out. It has an automatic setting again, so you literally just press a button on the video, on one of the video tabs for the colour. And there's a little auto button. You press that and it just automatically balances all the colours. So it seems to have made it. It's probably as good as I'm going to get with the hardware I've got, which for now I'm happy with. Because like I said, I've not spent a fortune on it, just to make sure that it's something I'm going to carry on doing or I enjoy doing. So if you've got any thoughts or anything on the quality of the video between now and previously, or any suggestions and if I can improve it any more, feel free to sort of drop a comment in the box below. that'd be great. So that was the main reason. It's not a sparkling gameplay video, but the main reason was just to test out these settings. So it looks like it's the quality is going to get better from the video point of view. Back to the game. I'm running the commando on this class. This is what, so it's not on my previous videos I've had the Spectre on, which was what I would call a typical run and gun type class for me. Commando, I tend to try and be a little bit more sneaky with this one, or a little bit slower rather than just charging around. I like to try and sort of take my time a little bit, make sure I'm checking the corners thoroughly. Firing range is a little bit, it's a little bit like Nuketown fire range. It can be absolutely manic. There's plenty of places for people to camp, like in that side building where I mentioned at the start, where that bloke was sat on a desk like a little punk. Then you've got that little watchtower which everyone seems to go into, and they give you vantage points over everything, and they're quite easy to sort of lock off with claymores. But if you're pretty good with the Semtex, you can flush them out. On a side note, I'm still trying to get out and get my Scavenger Pro perk. It's proving really hard for some reason. I'm absolutely useless with Semtex. It's proving really hard. I've got 2 or 3 more kills to go and I'll probably get it. Little care package there. I've had a Cobra, I've been called in. Probably that back area of fire range is probably the best place, I find anyway, the best place for me to launch care packages. Got a bit of payback with a remote car. But as per usual, when I get these things, I never seem to find anybody. But look at that, 1 kill. 1 kill for a remote car. It's a little bit of payback. Got stuck with a Semtex there, a little bit annoying. But yeah, it was an okay game. I didn't do too bad. I think some of the deaths, they're just silly. They're just silly deaths. I think just a bit of carelessness where I like that run out into the open unnecessarily and taking my time rather than moving from point to point. So they are quite silly deaths. I like that. I mean, I don't usually do that sort of through the middle of the map there. There's so many angles that you can get taken out from. I was quite lucky there actually, thinking about it. This is sort of a favourite little spot here. I'd like to sort of hang back there, and if you're lucky, you can catch a few people coming up through that tunnel. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. Nice quality. Comment, subscribe, rate.